You may not know this, but there are more than 2 billion rotten bananas thrown away every year in the United States alone. Imagine if we could change that. I want to share with you a story about a rotten banana. One day a woman went to buy a bunch of bananas at the grocery store. She got home and put them in her fruit bowl. Then she noticed one of the bananas had a small bruise on it. So she took that banana out and threw it in the garbage can. A few days later, when she opened the garbage can, she saw that the banana had turned black and was rotting away. She felt bad for throwing that banana away. She knew it wasn't bruised or damaged. It was just a little bit ugly. And now it was rotting away in her garbage can. She started thinking, why do we throw away perfectly good food? Why do we throw away perfectly good bananas? That night she couldn't sleep. She kept tossing and turning in her bed, thinking about all the rotten bananas that were rotting away in garbage cans across the country. She thought to herself, I have to do something about this. So the next day she called up all the grocery stores she knew and asked them if they could pay her to take their rotten bananas. They agreed, and soon she had a huge pile of bananas at her house. Not knowing what to do with them, she peeled the bananas and dried them out in the sun. After a few days, the dried bananas looked like leather. She cut the leather bananas into little pieces and put them into small bags. Then she took these bags to local homeless shelters, soup kitchens, and food banks, where people experiencing homelessness could enjoy the taste of banana in a different form. From then on, the woman would go round to all the grocery stores once a week, collect the rotten bananas, dry them out in the sun, cut them up, and give them to people in need. The woman was so happy that she could make a difference in the lives of people who didn't have enough to eat, all because of a rotten banana. One day, while doing her weekly collection of rotten bananas from the grocery stores, she saw an ad in the back of a store that said, do you have an entrepreneurial spirit? Do you want to make a difference in the world? If so, we want to hear from you. The woman thought to herself, maybe I'm onto something here. So she applied and went through several rounds of interviews before finally being selected for a program that helped people start their own businesses. With the help of this program, she was able to turn her idea of giving away dried bananas into a full-fledged business. Her business grew and grew until it became the largest distributor of dried bananas in the country. She was featured in newspapers, magazines, and on television. People all over the country wanted to know how she started her business and what inspired her to give away so many bananas. The woman always credited her first rotten banana, the one that started it all. She used some of the money she made to build a foundation that helped feed people who didn't have enough to eat. She also traveled around the country, speaking to schools and community groups about the importance of not wasting food. And all because of one rotten banana that didn't get thrown away. This is pretty wild, right? What's the most useless thing you've ever tried to do? Maybe you attempted to bake a cake without eggs or tried to fix a leaky faucet, but ended up making it worse. Or maybe you attempted to impress your crush by doing a magic trick, but ended up looking like a total fool. We've all done our share of useless things, but sometimes these seemingly pointless endeavors can lead us to discover something great. I hope this story inspires you to keep trying even when things don't go according to plan. Who knows? You might just end up creating something amazing. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.